right there.
Well, hey guys, as you can see here, I am standing in front of my truck and it is loaded down, and I am about to head to the great state of Kansas, and I'm gonna do a little bit of early season hunting. And this trip is totally unexpected. I was actually supposed to be flying out tomorrow morning. I was gonna be jumping on a flight to Denver and then driving up and doing some elk photography in Rocky Mountain National Park, but had some unexpected curveballs kind of thrown my way. My buddy that I was supposed to be kind of camping and hiking with ended up messing up his Achilles tendon, and the result of that is definitely not good for hiking and backpacking around in the mountains. So he had to cancel, and then as I started doing a little bit more research, I realized that the park is starting to get in a little bit of a danger zone when it comes to the wildfires that are out there in Colorado right now. So wasn't really sure if parts of the park that I wanted to be in were even going to be open when I got there. So I know they've already started shutting down parts of it. So made the executive decision to just go ahead and cancel my flights, cancel my campsites, and completely switch gears and load up my truck, go from being focused on photography to now focused on hunting and filming it for you guys. So that's the plan. I'm about to jump in. I've got 11 hours to go, and man, I'll be in Kansas before you know it, and hopefully. Well, what's up guys? Good morning, and it's probably about 9:45 right now, and I am getting ready to tote in a lone wolf and some sticks, which I have right here beside me, and I'm gonna be hanging a stand right where I saw a very good buck this morning. As I kind of came down this hill, this little road that way, as soon as I kind of came down over that bridge, I looked over and that buck was standing out there, right kind of where this ditch comes into this big deep creek bottom right there. And I kind of thought that was a good spot for a stand anyway. And then I see a really nice buck there. So I'm gonna load up, go over there. I think I see a tree I can get in already. And if all goes to plan, I'll probably hang this set, get out of here as quickly as possible, and then go hunt a different spot this evening and maybe come back and hunt it tomorrow morning. And hopefully that buck does the same thing he did this morning. I think it's going to be pretty choice. I think, you know, the deer are going to work up and down the edge of this creek bed. There's a lot of trails coming through here. And then this little fence row that I'm on is also a nice little, like, just corridor for them to kind of work their way down. So I'm excited about it. I think it's going to be good. I'm going to go ahead, just kind of get a last couple things just adjusted here. I've cut a couple of limbs out of here just to give myself some extra shooting lanes. And man, I think I'm ready to go. So I'm going to leave this place and probably let it sit for a little while, wait for the right wind, and sneak down that creek bed and see if I can get on top of one. So we'll see.
Well, good morning. This is, I guess, day 3 of hunting. And last night was a total bust. It was a beautiful evening to sit out, and I had high hopes for that stand, but I didn't see a single deer. I bumped one doe on the way out, and that was the only deer I saw yesterday afternoon, so kind of a bummer. I'm back in the spot that I hunted yesterday morning, and I had no gaze in. I didn't see any deer close to me, but I saw 4 does off in the field behind me, and then a young 6-pointer that I didn't get any footage of because he just sort of snuck through there really quick. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I have a feeling a lot of activity's happening at night right now. So, just going to be a little bit of a, you know, crapshoot to see if I can catch one, maybe trying to go back to his bed or something like that. So, got coyotes going off like crazy behind the camera. Sound like they're, you know, a few hundred yards that way. So, anyways, I'm going to get quiet. that's just about gonna do it for this morning. I'm gonna hang out here for at least probably another half hour, maybe an hour, but I have a feeling that all of the action has already happened. Wasn't a bad hunt. I did see about 8 does, all in all. So they were definitely using this field out behind me, which was good. Just didn't have any bucks moving around, so I gotta imagine there's a lot of night activity happening. Well, I think that's gonna do it. I was gonna stick it out for a little while longer, but I just had 2 dogs run right underneath my stand. I don't know where they came from. They both had collars, so they gotta belong to somebody. So they ran underneath me, and then weirdly enough, like the exact same place they came from, almost like they were being followed, a coyote popped up. And he was, I don't know, probably like 35, 40 yards away. And I grabbed my bow, and he kind of dipped into the trees. But, so I didn't get a shot at him. So. Sign right there. Same spot I hunted yesterday evening, and I did not see a deer. Not a single deer. But I'm still optimistic because, well, you know, it's early September. Like, what else are you supposed to be? So, I think I'm at least gonna see a deer. I just got a feeling. Hopefully it's a good deer. But at this point, I'll take anything. So, this spot should be money. And I know it's gonna be money, especially come, closer to the rut. But I think even outside of the rut, this just seems like a good spot for deer to go. And I know there's at least one good buck that I got on cell camera a couple of nights ago in this area, so hopefully he'll decide to make an appearance a little bit earlier than he did a couple nights ago. And if he does, he's in trouble. Possible shooter. He's 150 yards away, he just dipped back into the woods. So, 1 hour left. I don't know if he's gonna make it over here. I don't think he has any reason to come all this way. If it was later in the year, I'd call at him or maybe try and rattle or something, but it's too early. So, I know there's at least a couple of other bucks over here in the area. see. Well, guys, good morning. I'm at the truck right now. I'm just kind of filming a quick interview before I head out. I'm here pretty early. It's like 4:30, 4:40 in the morning, something like that. I'm going to try and sneak into the stand and get right back on those deer that I was on last night. That buck that I saw across the bean field that looked pretty good. So I'm not going to film an interview when I get right to the stand and kind of try and be as quiet as I can. So well, it's about 9:15, and I imagine most of the action is, past us at this point. I'm definitely going to stay in the stand for quite a bit longer, but, wow, what a cool hunt. I don't think I've ever passed a deer that's that good, especially at, a chip shot of, 18 yards away. But, just, it being still September, and I know I have a lot of time to come back in the fall, I just wanted to hold out for a little bit longer and keep my buck tag in my pocket. I know there's some big deer out here. Not that that wasn't a big deer, but I definitely want to give him a hard time, and I really want to be able to sit in a tree with a buck tag in my pocket when the rut rolls around, so we'll see if that was a good decision or not. I guess only time will tell. But for now, it was just exciting to have a nice buck. Just right where I wanted him to be. He had no idea it was there. It definitely got my heart pumping. At the end of the day, it's what it's all about. So, if I don't see anything else, this will probably conclude my hunt for day 4 here in Kansas. But if something else pops out, hopefully you'll see another quick interview from me.
Hey guys, so I'm up to bat tonight. Brad is here filming for me. We are actually on Justin's property. So he is on the other side with Joey on a different food plot, and Joey's up to bat, so hopefully he can get it done tonight. We're over this food plot on the edge of a bean field, and right now we've got northwest winds, and hopefully if the deer continue to come from the west here, everything should be perfect. So hopefully we can get it done tonight. So we had a doe come out, and after 30 minutes she finally made her way into shooting range, and then when I shot, I was a tad high, and then she dropped a ton, so the arrow went right over her. She ran off a little bit.
It skimmed her back?
It did?
Yeah.
I hit her.
It just skimmed the top of her back.
I hate that. She ran off not far, maybe 40 yards from where we shot, and then she turned, came out of the beans into the food plot again, and then walked through, and I almost had a 10-yard shot at her, but we still have about an hour left of legal shooting light. You're kidding.
That's the same doe.
It is not.
Yeah. That's the same doe. She had the scratch on her back.
Get out. Get out. But I'm worried it's too far back. I aimed low this time, and it's still far back, but I saw that the arrow went all the way through. But I think it should do the job. It should do the job. Oh, please do the job. Oh my gosh. I literally, this whole time, all I was thinking was Justin gave me this opportunity and trusted me that I could kill a doe on his food plot, and I missed. And then this time I was I'm aiming low. I didn't even know if it was the same doe. And I aimed really low. It's a little far back. I don't love it, but it should have done the job. All right, let's see if I can.
Good job. I think that's a good shot. I think you got it.
I think it should have done
Back of
it.
the lungs, at least.
I hope so. God, it was kind of far back.
Got her done. Finally.
Finally. That was
That was some great
worst
entertainment, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my gosh. It was the worst, best hunt I've had in a while. We decided to head out and look for her that night, but after tracking the blood for about 150 yards, the blood became faint. Once we realized she had crossed the fence, we met up with the neighbor the next morning, and he helped us locate her. Hey guys, so we ended up going back this morning. It took about an hour and a half, but we finally found her. Luckily, no coyotes got to her as well, but the shot definitely was a little further back than I had hoped, and it definitely caught through the liver and just the back of one of the lungs, and it did the job, and she's here now. We got her up on the HME scale, so she's definitely a little on the lighter side. Unfortunately, it didn't beat Todd's, but I've got her here. We're gonna get her taken care of. I'm happy because this is the first doe I've shot in about 3.5 years, so it got the job done. Took a few shots, but we got it, and as you can see, skimmed the top of her back, but she came back. Got it done. So happy. Okay, so we just, well, I guess I don't have to be as quiet now, but we just one more time. I don't even know what to say. So
What happened?
just give me a second, Brad. My emotions